Number 1, Brandon Wu.
Why is that coming through there?
Sophomore, number 2, Jacob Lynn. Sophomore, number 3, Armando Vega. Junior, number 5, Benson Chen.
week. I was telling him.
Well, but he's just a kid, so he doesn't have much experience.
Yeah. And I was telling the other like tech dude over there
tech
too.
Guy?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not.
Hello and welcome to Braintree High School here. The first pitch of the game is into left field, a single off the bat of the top of the order. As the Flyers here against the home team, the Braintree Womps. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway. And the leadoff runner is on as Braintree still searches for the first win of the season, hoping to get in the win column here against a 3-5 Framingham team. Getting the opportunity to start this one is Leung. As this one is middle of the infield, and it's going to be a difficult play, and the runner will reach at first. Now the runner trying for third. The throw is high, and the runner now will score all the way from third on the throw that gets away. So Braintree giving up a couple of hits, and now an error has given the game's first run. So Braintree, a team that isn't going to outslug you, but they need to play strong defense. And that was not on display on that situation. Obviously, it was a difficult play on the middle of the infield. Probably been better off just letting that one and the runner stay and just leave the first two at first and second. Instead, now it's a 1-0 game. Still nobody out. And the runner is at second. Pitch on the way, drops in for a strike. Braintree starting Leung here today. Rexford, who has pitched quite a bit this season, over third. As the pitch on the way is popped up on the infield. Long run for the shortstop, can't grab it, and the runner takes third. So everything has been hit where Braintree has not been here in this first inning. The last couple of hits haven't been hit hard at all, and Framingham's been pretty lucky to have the last two runners reach. That one just a little pop-up that falls past the shortstop. And the first three have reached as they're at the corners. And the pitch, as that's a strike. Runner trying to get caught in a rundown, but Braintree not throwing through. So a very difficult start for the home team. It's been very difficult for Braintree to get really any positive momentum in some of these games because runs keep coming in as another one scored and a 2-0 start here in the first inning. Ball continuing to be hit hard here in the first. Time very quickly called, and Framingham again. They've had 4 hits. 2 of them have been hit pretty hard. The other 2 have been kind of off the end of the bat, but they have dropped. One just past the pitcher, the other one just over the shortstop's head. Now a wild pitch, as this one is going to allow the runner to the plate, and the runner scores without a slide. Why there was no slide there, I'll never know, but either way, I guess it worked out. I know at one point there was a rule that if you didn't slide, you were out, but that generally translates over more towards the Little League play. But either way, in a situation like that, if you're a coach, I'm sure you're saying to your player, slide next time. So the runner moves up to second, and it's already 3-0, as this one is finally going to be the first out of the inning. A little flare towards short. So Framingham, who about a 40-minute ride or so from Braintree, getting a quick start here in the top half of the first inning. This one's laced out of play down the first base line. That one right in the middle of the zone for a strike. So Braintree with 1 error here in the inning. A throwing error from the first baseman, as this one goes to second, and the play across in time. So the Braintree defense across the outfield, Harvey in left, with McPhee in center and Donnelly in right field. And across the infield, Rexroad at third, Wilson at short. Donahue just made the play at second, and the first baseman is O'Neill, with Carroll doing the catching for the start of Leung. Pop up, this one again towards shortstop, and a couple of steps back on the grass to make the catch. So Braintree, after giving up a couple of quick hits in the first inning, able to get through with a much better finish to the inning as they limit any further damage, but trail now 3-0 after a half inning. Got a pen over here. You don't happen to see a black pen somewhere, do you? Must have fallen right somewhere over here. The shadows are probably blending in. Maybe I put it in my jacket. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Bottom half of the first, and the first pitch is going to hit the batter, as that one makes contact with Harvey, who's really swung a good bat this season and is on base here to start the game. Bottom half. at least Braintree's offensive game. Obviously, we played the top half of the first. Braintree down 3-0, but they have the leadoff runner on. Big swing and a miss and a pitch down as Wilson steps in. So hit batter. And now Wilson a chance. Braintree shortstop. Pitcher on the way, and that one finds the zone. Throw back to first, not in time, gets away, and now Braintree taking off for second, and they will get there. Those are the kind of plays you don't want to see the catcher make a mistake on. You're up 3. No need to get pretty there. And Braintree certainly will take that. Now a hit, pulls him within 2. Takes away a potential double play, too. As that one's well upstairs. So based on paper, Braintree at 0-8 and Framingham at 3-5. So looked like a potential winnable game here today for Braintree, but again, they had a throwing error and a couple of balls just didn't drop the way that Braintree was hoping in that first inning, allowing 3 runs. But now they're trying to battle back. On the ground, as the pitcher not able to handle it cleanly, the throw down to first is going to be in time. The runner does move over to third. Once it was initially bobbled, you thought maybe there's a chance for the runner to reach, but not going to happen here. McPhee now stands in, the center fielder, batting in the 3 spot. Braintree shifting their lineup a bit. McPhee had been batting in the first spot in the order for a little while, as this one's down in the dirt. Important for Braintree to score some runs here, at least one. Got to take advantage. Down 3 runs. And this one lifted foul down the third baseline. Getting ready, and the bunt try pulled back, and a ball taken. Another bunt try, and again pulling it back on a pitch inside. So the count now going in the favor of the hitter. Very warm temperatures to start, right around 70 degrees. As the pitch again is high and a walk is taken. So Braintree, without the benefit of a hit, have 2 runners on. A hit by pitch and now a walk. Right in front of Donahue, as Braintree trying to rattle off a couple of runs. McPhee certainly a threat to steal a bag. See if she goes in the first pitch. Strike, and now the runner caught in between third and home, and this is not a spot you want to be in, as Braintree caught in a pickle, as the runner will be tagged out, and that is a killer mistake, and now Braintree trying for third, and they're going to get there. That's fortunate. So Braintree taking the extra bag, but you really didn't want to see that sequence. It's not the spot you want to be. If you're Harvey, you got to see the situation and realize I can't get picked off here in between third and home. Maybe you want to draw a throw, but you already got a free bag on a throwaway earlier from the catcher. And Braintree would have had second and third with just 1 out instead. Now it's a runner at third, and there's 2 outs as this one is lifted down the left field line and foul, unfortunately. Or that was a base hit and a run. So pretty much everything that could go wrong here in this first inning for Braintree has. As they trail 3-0 with now a runner caught in between third and home. Made an error too, as they trail by 3 runs. And Donahue able to make something of the inning as Braintree will score a run with a single to left field. Unfortunately for Braintree, though, could have been a couple of runs had the runner not been picked off. Still a lot of softball to be played here, but Braintree knows that they missed an opportunity. So they're on the scoreboard here, down 3-1, 4 runs in this inning. Both sides hitting the ball pretty well. Braintree's third base runner of the inning, and on the ground, this one towards second base. Left-handed throw over to first base. That's pretty rare in the infield to see a left-handed thrower, but it is an out at first. So that'll do it. Braintree gets a run back on the hit from Donahue as we head to the second, 3-1 Framingham.
Just about where the other guys usually set up when they're out here.
Yeah, roughly.
More that way.
It's depending on what you think about as far as the fielders, if they get in the way.
Yep.
If you need to, you could shift in either direction.
Okay.
Do you like what it looks like now, or?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I just guess I wish I could see the batter a little better. But I feel like no matter what direction I shift, they're going to be covered by a pitcher. So it's not.
Top of the second, and a swing and a miss. So we'll see if Leung can have a better second inning. It's a pitch on the way, and this one lifted up, and that's going to be a foul ball right in front of the catcher. Pitch on the way, and that one's in there, a called third strike. A good start here to the second. And this one hits the batter, so both sides have now hit somebody. Looks like the umpire took a little bit of the ricochet there. And a little pop-up on the infield, easy play at third for Rex Road. Strikeout and a pop-up in the inning, mixed around the hit by pitch. That one hangs up top. Throw down to first. Both catchers continuing to be aggressive, throwing down to the bases. Braintree was picked off in the bottom half of the first, as this one is hit well down the left field line, but a foul ball. That one had extra bases on it. Potentially would have scored the runner from first. Important here to get through this inning without allowing any more runs, as that one's cut on and missed. Velocity starting to pick up a little bit. and a pop-up on the infield. Over at first is O'Neill, a little bit of a snow cone catch, but nonetheless successful, and Braintree able to put up a 0 this time as we head to the bottom of the second, 3-1 Framingham. Bottom of the second, and the first pitch is a strike. 6, 7, and 8 in the Braintree order as Rexroad leads off. And this one knocked to the backstop. Braintree trying to take advantage of their first 0 put up in this game. Middle of the infield, and the shortstop on a hop, able to grab it and make the throw. When heading towards the middle, thought maybe that would break way to center, but not enough carry on it, and pretty nice pick over there at shortstop. The pitch on the way. This one into left field, the base hit. Braintree going after the first pitch, and Donnelly delivers it into left. So Braintree with another base runner. So now it's the catcher, Carroll. Braintree looking to add some more runs to their total, and this one is fisted foul. Good pitch on the outside corner. As again, the catcher throws down. Braintree's going to have to be aware now that the catcher will throw at all costs. That's the third time she's thrown down already. Picked off one in the process. Braintree did get help, though, on one of the attempts thrown down to first base. It was thrown away, so an extra base was given. Throwing error. As this one is on the ground, foul again, back behind the dish. Pitch on the way, and this one popped up on the infield. Third baseman back, can't make the catch. Here's the throw to second, not in time. That's a devastating mistake over at third, but Braintree needs any help they can get right now to get their first win of the season. They will certainly take that. It's a situation that 99% of the time is caught, but Braintree helped out with a fielding error The second already made by Framingham in the game. Pitch on the way, and a big swing and a miss from Needle. Braintree with 2 on. Here and 1 out. The top of the order up next. And this one ripped towards first and caught. And Carroll thought that one was going into right field. It turns into a double play. And that is the end of the inning. Everybody froze for a second, unsure of what was going on. And that is the end of the inning. So Braintree hits into a rocket of a double play. That one just in the wrong place at the wrong time is Carroll, who first step was towards second, and the play was right at the first baseman who was on the bag, and that ends the second. So we head to the third, 3-1, Framingham. Playing here in the third inning. Braintree with a 2-run deficit to handle. As the pitch on the way is in there for a strike. Leung continuing to be around the strike zone here through the first couple innings. It was a 3-spot in the first. The difference right now in this game. All the runs scored back in the first inning as this one on the ground to third and foul. Couple of strikes now on the hitter. 1 strikeout so far for Leung, but this one right at Donnelly, who played that one perfectly in right field. Good positioning out in right, and Braintree has the first out. Ground ball, this one to third base, gobbled up by Rex Road. A couple of crow steps and then the wild throw as this one allows the runner to second, and now a round of third as the throw is not in time, and now it gets away, and the run away allowed 2 bases, and then the throw from first got away as Braintree makes 2 throwing errors in the same play, allowing the runner to score. Obviously no fault to the pitcher there on a run, but still just gets from bad to worse there for Braintree. One floats in for a strike. So Braintree will not limit the damage again here in this third inning after putting up a 0 back in inning 2, and this one blasted out to left field but caught. So Leung pitching to a lot of hard contact, but fielders have made a couple of plays here in the inning. Fly out to left or fly out to right. Very warm afternoon, ball carrying. And the first pitch, swing and line to first and caught. As again, Framingham swings at the first pitch, and that does it. As a quick top of the third, but another run scraped across the inside the park, home run, 4-1, Framingham. First pitch here at the bottom of the third, on the ground and through into left field. Base hit off the bat again of Harvey, who continues to find creative ways to get on base. Has Harvey on for the second time in the game. And I'm sure Harvey this time around will be a little bit more cautious on the base pass after getting picked off. And now Braintree's not even going to give a chance for her to run the bases. Looks like they're going to have a runner here in her place. Pitch on the way, and that one is inside. So Braintree has the leadoff runner on. Now a pinch runner at first. Running over at first is Bennett. Pitch, and that one cut on a miss. Dealing with Wilson, who grounded back to the mound the first time. Braintree looking for some runs here in the third inning after being held to one through the first two. And this one middle of the infield, over the head of the shortstop as everybody moves up a bag. And then the ball thrown away, but not far enough away to advance. So back-to-back singles. And Braintree in business here in the third. With some of the more dangerous hitters due up, McPhee, who drew a walk the first time. Trying to bunt a couple of times, or at least showing the bunt. Certainly has the speed to bunt, but pretty good hitter. Swings and ropes this one down the left field line. A fair ball. Runner from second scores. Here's the runner from third. Both runners will score on the hit from McPhee. McPhee looking for third. She'll get there, and they throw. They say she's out. I don't agree, but the umpire says so. And Braintree, a two-run double as it turns out. And McPhee caught in between second and third. I think that was a blown call. Braintree with their third straight hit. But their second time now in this game, they've been taken off the base paths with extra aggression. as the pop-up on the infield. Third baseman coming over to put the ball away right on the foul line. So the two-run double off the bat of McPhee gets Braintree within a run at 4-3, making it a brand new game now. Bases are now empty with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, 4-3. High-scoring game. Dealing with O'Neill, who grounded out to second her first time. Thought Braintree might have a chance in this game. So far, they've been right with them, but a couple of base running blunders and a couple of mistakes defensively ultimately have put Braintree behind. Probably should have the lead if they had only one error and one of those base running blunders. But either way, they're right in this game, down a run. Those are the kind of mistakes you can look past, but of course, in a tight game, they're magnified. As this one's into left field, and it gets by the left fielder as the runner heads for second, and we'll stop there. And Braintree, I think, now is starting to second-guess things on the bases. But a hard hit ball probably should have been just one base. Instead, once it got by the glove of the left fielder, it turns into 2. So both teams have been shaky defensively, and has opened the door to the 7 runs. Chance here for Rexroad, who grounded out to short the last time and takes the pitch inside. Braintree a hit away maybe from tying this game up at 4. And what has been a season to forget here to start. Braintree at 0-8. O'Neill leads from second, and the pitch. That was a good pitch to hit. Rexroad, no contact this time. Can't ask for much more of the zone to get than that one. But still long at bat to go. This one finds the outside corner, now in the hole, 1-2. If the inning continues, Donnelly would bat next. Braintree with a run in the first, 2 so far here in this third inning. The insurance run that Framingham scored in the top half of this inning right now, the difference, that inside the park home run. As that one trails off the plate. Expected to have a decent game here today between these two teams. So far, it's lived up to it. 1-run game here in the third. Braintree a hit away, potentially from tying the score. And Rexroad strikes out, and Braintree does not get anything further. So they leave the tying run at second. As Braintree gets 2 back, they pull within a run as we head to the 4th. Top of the 4th inning, and the first pitch out towards right field, and Donnelly this time can't make the shoestring catch. Tough catch, but again, Donnelly was positioned in the position to at least make it a catchable ball. Wasn't an easy play, but one maybe she could have caught. Either way, able to get a glove on it and stop it from going any further as the leadoff runner is on. Pop up on the infield. This one should be playable. Catcher with a long look over and misplays it. This ball's up towards the catcher, always difficult. Didn't look like Carroll really ever got a good beat on that ball. But Braintree has got to take advantage again. When they have these playable balls, they need to make them. Don't want to give up more runs. Right now, down a run as that one's tap foul. Obviously been a very difficult season for Braintree here, but they are looking for the first win, hoping to get it here today. Swing and a miss. And a pitch down and a strikeout. Four-3 game here in the fourth. Insurance runner over at first base for the Flyers. Another busy day for athletics here at Braintree High School with volleyball in action right now. Pitch on the way, and that one downstairs. Hitter chased it. Couple of strikes on the hitter. 2 strikeouts for Leung so far through the first 3. And a swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. So Leung's really started to settle into this outing. Back-to-back Ks. And the first pitch on the infield. Catcher in foul ground. Carroll again can't make the catch. This time made a play on it. The other time the ball just dropped. Wonder if Carroll would have been better suited to turn the glove in the opposite direction, try and catch it with the basket instead of trying to catch it straight up. As this one is lifted to left field and a base hit. And those are the kind of things that are magnified as the runner trying for third, the throw, and a good one, and the runner was out. So Braintree again just can't convert on these plays that they have the runners. That was really not a good base running decision by the runner who went from second to third. But Framingham very fortunate to still have 2 runners on. Runner should have been out at third. Go down as another throwing error. Both teams have made a lot of errors in this game, and Braintree throwing the ball around, giving another opportunity for another run. Base hit could score 2 more after Braintree fought so hard to get within 1. On the ground, this one to shortstop. A throw across in time, and Braintree does not allow that throwing error to cost them here in the fourth. So we head to the bottom half of the inning. It's 4-3 Framingham. Bottom of the fourth inning. Braintree down a run. Trying to fight back. At one point, trailed 4-1. And a swing and a miss. 7, 8, 9 in the Braintree order. Donnelly, who singled the first time to left field. And this one popped up on the infield. Second baseman over, makes the catch. Ground ball foul. Carroll, who reached on an error the first time. Pitch on the way, on the ground. This one to it short. And the throw across in time. 2 down. So the 7-8 hitters retired here to start. And now Needle, who hit into that sharp hit double play that ended the second inning. Big swing and a miss. And this one lifted out towards the outfield, up over the head of the right fielder. As Needle now digs for second base, here comes the throw. It's going to be cut off. And a double here with 2 down. Top of the order now for Harvey, who's been on base twice. He's been hit by a pitch and has singled. And first pitch swing, knocked out of play. Big spot here for the home side, down a run. Here with 2 down, the tying run at second. Here in the 5th inning. Past the halfway point now, as that one drops in for a second strike.
Let's go, 7!
And the pitch, swing and a miss. And Harvey, this time, not able to provide. So Braintree leaves the tying run at second, as they are down a run as we head to the 5th, 4-3. Top of the 5th, first pitch, a strike. So Braintree continuing to hang around here in this game. Should play here into the 5th inning. As that one swung on and missed. It's been a good game. It's been a tight game all the way through. Braintree's trailed by 3 runs a couple of times. Once 3-0 after a half inning, and then 4-1 after 2. As the pitch on the ground, this one to shortstop. Throw across and plenty of time. A lot of looks for the shortstop, the freshman, as Wilson delivers again. Good strong arm. Those are the kind of defensive plays Braintree needs to continue to provide. Base is empty with 1 out, and the first pitch upstairs. This one has the making coming down to the final at bat. On the pop-up, this one to deep right. And Donnelly with a late lunge, able to secure that one. Pitch in there for a strike. This one to third and foul. Couple of strikes, couple of outs. Base is empty. Braintree looking for a clean 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 5th. Another foul ball. Couple of strikeouts, actually 3 of them for Leung, who's really settled in here to this start. Pitch is outside. Braintree defense straight up. Ready is Leung on the 2-strike pitch, and it's inside. Beautiful day for a softball game. Again, temperatures right around the 70-degree mark at the first pitch. As this one is lifted in the air. Up over the head of the second baseman, and it drops down for a bloop single. Right in front of Donnelly and right. So that stops the 1-2-3 inning. The inning continues. We'll see if they swing at the first pitch again. They do, and no contact. It's been pretty recognizable that Framingham has swung early and often here in this game. An insurance runner at first, and another swing and a miss. The runner takes off for second, and no throw. Not what you want to see with 2 strikes. You'd like the catcher to keep that one in front, not allow that extra base there. But trying to get out of this is Leung. And the 2-strike pitch. Oh, great stop by Carroll. Carroll, who has had some shaky moments back behind the dish, makes a great play there to stop the runner from advancing from third. And a swing and a miss, and Leung throws that off-speed pitch again, and it has fooled the hitter as Braintree with their 4th strikeout as a pitching unit. So that'll take us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Braintree down a run. Bottom of the 5th inning. Braintree trying to battle back as the first pitch is upstairs. And this one to the gap in left center. That's going to get down. A couple of bases now here. Stopping over at second, and then the ball is mishandled. Heading towards third, and that will be where the base runner will stop. So Braintree continues with extra bases here in this game. That's their 4th extra base hit. And Donahue make that Wilson with her 2nd hit of the game. So that'll be a double, and then the error that allows the runner to advance to third. The tying run now at third with nobody out in front of McPhee, who had 2 RBI brought. And Braintree now with the bunt play. Here's the throw to the plate, not in time. And now McPhee heading towards second, and she will get there standing up. So Braintree with the bunt play that ties the game to make it a 4-4 game, and now the winning run stands at second, or at least the go-ahead run stands at second. Braintree has battled back to tie the score at 4, and it's been their top bats again. The top of the order really has done it all for Braintree. Top 4 hitters on the ground. This one to third. Bobbled for a moment. Throw across, and just in time. Throw to third, not in time. And now McPhee heads for home. McPhee will score. And Braintree has the lead for the first time, 5-4. In a game of errors. Meeting on the infield now, as Braintree for the first time has the advantage. As they search for their first win of the year and finally have a lead. I was talking about this earlier, the fact that Braintree's 0-8 record certainly seems a little deceiving, and the fact that they've had a very difficult schedule. And they have lost a lot of those games by a lot of runs, but again, you're playing against top teams. Braintree not one of the top teams in the state, but they've beefed their schedule up. They've played Abington, they've played King Philip, Bishop Fian, all perennial powerhouses. As the pitch in there for a strike. Of course, you're going to play Newton North and Walpole, always good program. So Braintree's schedule, even the 0-8 record, seems a little bit misleading. And now they're hitting the cover off the ball today, obviously being aided by a lot of mistakes, but then again, so has Framingham. They've been helped by a handful of Braintree errors. On the infield, and another ball dropped. This one at short. Still just the one out, the ground out by Donahue. Braintree with a runner at first. And now stepping in Rexroad. Has yet to provide anything on the bases yet. So far has grounded out and struck out. But certainly due for something here and trying to help out her team. Offensively, Braintree top to bottom, just about everybody's been on base. Actually, Rexroad, the only player right now that has not reached base yet for Braintree. Harvey's had a single and a hit by pitch in the leadoff spot. Wilson, a couple of hits, single and a double. McPhee, a double and a walk. Then the bunt play that allowed the runner to reach. And the catcher now, or make it the umpire, shaken up on the play. Reason for the delay here. Donahue, the cleanup hitter, had an RBI single. O'Neill with the single and reaching on an error. Rexroad has grounded out and struck out, so trying to provide something here in the 6 spot, Donnelly with the single her first time. Carroll in the 8 spot with an error that allowed her to reach. And then Needle with the double in the 9 spot. So Braintree trying to have all 9 batting positions provide something on offense. And we will pause for a moment here as we have a brief stoppage. Play is set to resume as the at-bat continues here with Rexroad. And a swing and a pop-up. This one in foul ground, long look over, and that one hits the top of the dugout. Big thud atop the Braintree dugout. So Braintree with a run in the first inning, 2 in the third, 2 so far here in the fifth. Braintree with another runner at first and 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. So they look for some insurance now. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be just off the edge. Both teams very aggressive here in this game with the bat, swinging early and often. Haven't been many walks by either pitcher. As that one is upstairs. It's actually been only 1 walk surrendered. That was by Framingham. Rexroad swinging, and the ball is to second. Has the slide, breaks it up, but wouldn't have been a double play opportunity anyway. So able to get the force out in the middle. See if Braintree tries a stolen base attempt here with 2 outs. So the fielder's choice is the second out now of the fifth. And the pitch down. Dealing with Donnelly, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a pop-up. This one's popped out of play. Braintree could certainly use an extra run to their total in what has been a high-scoring game. Swing and a miss. Beautiful afternoon here for a softball game. And Braintree's hoping to be the first win of the year. As the pitch is downstairs. No sign here in the at-bat for a stolen base attempt for Rex Road.
Right here, Del, right here.
And a called third strike on a high pitch off the edge. So that'll conclude the inning, but Braintree strikes 4-2 and takes the lead for the first time as we head to the sixth, 5-4, Braintree. Top of the sixth inning here at Braintree High School. Live stream continuing here of Braintree Sports. Braintree and Framingham here in softball. And the home side with a one-run lead as we enter the sixth inning. Dealing with the bottom of the order. And this one lifted out towards left field and foul. Leung has fanned 4 in the game and then a 5th as the throw across cannot be completed. As Braintree again with another costly error. That just can't happen. That was pretty much a routine play. The catcher kind of threw that one like a lollipop instead of just throwing it directly through. That's what seems to happen a lot of the time, where you kind of take something off it, play it like it's a full speed play. Throw it over hard like you would normally, and that probably wouldn't have happened. So Braintree has to complete the play to throw it down to first to complete the strikeout, and they cannot. And now the bunt play, as this one's in foul ground. So Braintree in danger of giving up the lead, or at least allowing it to tie it up. Just too many mistakes in this game for both teams in order to win. Where both teams are playing, neither side really deserving of the lead right now. This one on the ground to third base. Rex Road again with a wild throw, but the out is made. It's the second time we've seen Rex Road have to take an extra second to gather the throw, and that one almost went up over the head. So the tying run now at third after the runner was able to reach on the strikeout. And now the runner is at third. Tying run at third base with one out. And a swing and a miss. You wonder if Braintree would go to the plate if they have a ground ball here, or if they would go to first and allow this game to be tied up. Braintree's not in on the infield other than at first and third. That one down in the dirt. Leung has to be ready if the ball does get by the catcher to cover home plate. Framingham trying to tie this game up at 5. One out here in the 6th inning as that one's downstairs again. Everything down in the dirt, you always have to hold your breath that it doesn't get away. Pitch on the way, this one on the ground. The play is towards first, Rexroad, and the throw is not caught. Braintree had a chance to cut the runner down at the plate, instead going across to first, and they don't get an out in either place. Runner takes off for second, throw across, and the throw not in time. Now the go-ahead run at second. Braintree with another error. They've had 2 of them here in the inning, allowing this game to be tied up now at 5. It's been a wild game. Lost track of all the mistakes in this game. On the ground, and Rexroad has the runner. What is the runner thinking there? That is terrible base running. Runner tagged out in between second and third. And Braintree now with a second out, a big one. Just head-scratching mistakes all the way across here in this game. Rexford almost just couldn't even believe that the runner was heading right towards her. I thought she was going to throw across for a second. As on the ground again, Rexroad has it. And the throw across is squeezed confidently, this time at first. Braintree does give up the tying run with a couple of errors here in the 6th inning. Braintree allows the game to tie up at 5, but the Bats will get a chance in a tie game. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the first pitch inside. A pretty good pitch there to start the inning. Framingham not getting the call. Oh, knocked over, foul. So Braintree hoping to take the lead again here in the 6th inning. Just looking for one run. And this one into left field, a base hit. So Carroll's had a couple of mistakes, able to deliver a base hit here to start the bottom of the inning. And now Braintree has to be very careful on the base paths. Wonder if this is a bunt spot here. Looks like Braintree wants a pinch runner. Runner for the catcher. Everything's got to be smart here for Braintree. Do not want to get picked off a base. Brings up Needle, who's hit the ball hard twice. Lined into a laser beam of a double play and then doubled to deep right field. And now Braintree looking to move that runner over at least to second. Wonder if you give Needle the opportunity to swing the bat or ask her to bunt. Could go either direction here. Not squaring, swing at the first pitch, and it's knocked out of play. Got Needle the double play of the first at bat, line drive to the first baseman who doubled off the runner. Then a double to right. Looking to extend those arms. Drive the ball. This one's lifted towards foul ground again and out of play. 2 strikes now on Needle, who needs to put the ball in play. Do not want to strike out here. Tie game here at 5 in the bottom of the 6th. A state conference matchup between Braintree and Framingham. As Needle does strike out. So not able to get the job done, although she was never given a chance to bunt. But it'd be tough to put a bunt play on for somebody that's hit the ball so hard today. But obviously you were hoping that the runner would be moved over in the at-bat. Braintree at the top of the order up now. This is the part of the order that has done most of the damage for Harvey. Harvey, first pitch swing and a ground ball through the right side, a base hit. Runner hits second, heads for third, and gets there without a throw. Runner now heading home as the fielder held on to the ball forever in right, and everybody will advance as Braintree gets a gift play from the fielder. Ball was held forever, and Braintree just said, "You're going to hold on to it, I'll just take off." And the runner scores all the way from first on a single to right field. You don't see that every day. But that's the kind of season it's been here for Braintree. Usually they're on the other side of disappointing results. Right now they have the lead 6-5 here in the 6th inning. And again, it's the top of the order providing the go-ahead run. Pitch on the way and a strike to Wilson, who hit the ball hard last time into the gap in left center. She singled and doubled, along with grounding out to the mound. 2 for 3 here in the ball game. Braintree's lead is 6-5. Pitch. And down in the dirt, runner does not advance. Surprised that Harvey did not get to third there. On the middle of the infield, runner will move up. The runners, everybody will reach as the ball with a lot of spin on it. A difficult play, probably go down as an infield hit. The number of errors we've had in this game, I think we got to give some of the bats a little bit of their due here. Third hit of the game for Wilson. Scoring's always subject. That was a difficult play, regardless if it was fielded cleanly. Braintree with runners at the corners as the throw down to third. The runner did not even move, and Harvey learned from the mistake last time. Exact same base that she got picked off last time. This time not even a step off the bag. Hit here for McPhee would potentially score 2 more Braintree runs in a 6-5 game. McPhee's had a great game. Been responsible for 3 of the Braintree runs. This one's lined to third and foul. Last thing you want to do is line into a double play here. Braintree would love a run, whether it's on a sacrifice fly or a base hit. McPhee yet to be retired here in the ball game, although she was caught trying to take third on her prior at bat. Although I didn't agree with the call from the umpire on the field. And this one's lifted out of play, foul. And McPhee with a swing and a miss. That's a rare situation for McPhee to strike out. Braintree has pushed across the potential go-ahead and winning run here in this 6th inning, but they would love another hit to bring home 2 more. Got to be ready for a wild pitch, too, if you're the runner at third, Harvey. That one floats in there for a strike. Donahue, an RBI hit the first time, has since popped up and grounded out to third base. 2 down here with runners at second and third. And a hard hit ball to deep left field. This one hit well, but a foul ball. A couple of real solid swings today from Donahue. Looking for a timely hit. Braintree hasn't had a ton of them here this season, but this would be a good time to give yourself a little bit of a cushion as we head to the 7th. As that one upstairs, and the catcher able to hold it. Last thing you want to see if you're Framingham is a ball get away from your catcher. They got to keep it here if they want to have a chance. Their biggest inning came back in the 1st inning. They had 3 runs. Braintree's been able to quiet them down a bit since, as that one just missed. Couple of strikes on the hitter now. And a couple of balls as well. Big spot for Donahue. Batting in the cleanup spot. Looking to provide. And a swing, and this one heading towards the gap. That's going to get down. 2 runs are going to come home as Donahue again comes through with another clutch hit. And RBIs 2 and 3 here in the ball game, as Braintree has opened it up some, going up 8-5. Pitch on the way, and that one just off the edge. So the biggest hit of the game coming right here from Donahue. Obviously Harvey provided the go-ahead run earlier in the inning, but that is a 2-out, 2-run hit to give Braintree a 3-run advantage. And now this one into left field, a base hit. Runner going to round and score from second, as Braintree hitting the cover off the ball here tonight. It's a matter of time before this team got their first win. O'Neill with her second hit of the game, reaching base for the 3rd time and an RBI, as Braintree's lead all of a sudden is a 4-run advantage. Up 9-5 here in the 6th inning. First pitch swing, no contact. 2 down. Braintree, all of this done with 2 outs. That first win, so close now. Just 3 outs away for the home team. As this one's laced to first and caught. Nice catch at first base, as that one took away extra bases, but Braintree has themselves an inning. They score 4 times and now 3 outs away from their first win of the season as they look to end the 0-8 start. Top of the 7th inning. Young back out to try and finish it off. First pitch in for the strike. The Flyers in danger of allowing Braintree their first win of the year. Framingham heading into today's action 3-5. As this one out to left field, a foul ball. 2 strikes now on the hitter. As Braintree looking to have a pretty quick top of the 7th. Defense needs to be good here. No extra outs. In a game that has had way too many errors. This one on the ground and handled easily at first. O'Neill puts that one away and there's one down. Pop up on the infield, playable. This one at short, and 2 down. I don't think anybody expected the first win to take this long, and I know head coach Jenkins certainly did not. Braintree certainly had aspirations, as they usually do, for postseason play. But it took a long time to get to this point, as Braintree now an out away. Got to relish some of the small victories here in a season that has had a lot of shortcomings. And a pop-up, infield, Rex Road and foul ground. Can't make the play, which should have been the final out of the game. Another opportunity here for the Framingham hitter to keep the game going. And only a fitting way that the game does not end. Nothing has been shorthanded here in this game. Couple of outs, nobody on here in the top of the 7th. Braintree's lead is 4 runs, thanks to a big bottom of the 6th. Pitch on the ground, foul. 2 strikes on the hitter. Leung has fanned 4 in this game, and this would be a great time for strikeout number 5 to end the game. We'll see if she throws that changeup. That's been one of her better pitches, had the hitters off balance. And the pitch, down in the dirt, no chase. Pretty good pitch with 2 strikes, trying to get the hitter to go after it. Braintree has a chance to close the door. Leung ready, winds and fires, and this one in the air, over to second, and an easy play to end the ball game, and Braintree will not go winless this season. They have their first win to improve to 1-8, a 9-5 win. It wasn't pretty here today. The offense, of course, the saving grace, but defensively, Braintree has a lot to clean up moving forward here in this one. But offensively, up and down the lineup, mainly the top 4 hitters providing. Donahue, especially with that clutch 2-run hit in the 6th inning. 3 RBI for her, 3 RBI for McPhee, 3 hits from Wilson, the 2-3-4 hitters really providing the majority of it. So Leung going the distance, getting the victory. Braintree getting their first win of the season to move to 1-8 on the season. Framingham falls to 3-6 with the loss. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching here today, our live stream broadcast of Braintree softball against Framingham. On behalf of our camera person, Dave Maybrook, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.